Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast, part 2 of the now deleted Channon Rose video, where she came at me with major allegations of being a child R, which is just absolutely crazy, but you know, it just shows the depravity of this woman. It just shows that she doesn't really care about anything else, that she'll say anything. Is that a sane person that says something like that with no receipts or anything? But you know, she's deleted it since, and I just recovered. Yes, I just talked about the video yesterday. I told her she was gonna have a bad day. Likely she did. She deleted it. She privated it. I can still see it. So she likely is angry about something she's scared about something else she said. You know, the allegations are what they are, and yes, you can be sued for slander and libel for that type of thing. But I mean, it's a judge almost might say, "Did you really believe something this lady said?" You know, so. You know, I'm not that type of person unless you're gonna come after my family or something like that. I'm not gonna escalate that. I discredited it. I think most people realize, even her own followers, like, why would you, even people who hate me, I was reading some shit, they're like, why would she say that? Like, we hate this guy, but there's no way he's that. And they're right. You can still hate me, that's fine. But today we're gonna dive into the rest of the video. There's so much more. I'm gonna try to cut through it. But CC Suarez, my girl over there, head over to CC Suarez's channel and subscribe to her channel. She's awesome. We've been talking about this. She had called me and said, you know, we were talking about this whole situation. It's just crazy. And she's like, there's a point in this video where she says something insane and you need to hear it. And so I haven't got there yet. And so we'll see. I'm gonna get there. We'll figure it out. And then let's go. So without further ado, Channon Rose part 2. It rhymes or whatever. Let's go. We just got to the point where she's all mad that the video is super long, but she's going to snark on me, snarking on her. And now I'm going to snark on her, snarking on me, I'm going to snark on her, snarking on me, snarking on her. Like, this shit's crazy, like mirrored. It's going to be amazing. But let's see what she has to say about my video. Let's see if she's funny. I feel like Channon Rose has had enough life experience that she probably has some funny shit. Like, she could be funny or not. I don't know. We'll see. But
I'm going to try to get through it. So this is thumbnail. Channon Rose killed innocent animals. For one, that is defamation because it's...
Is it defamation? Although, I mean, is it defamation because why? Okay, well, let's hear.
Not true. I've never killed an animal. And if you're talking about the crawfish that I stepped on... That's what we're talking about. In a porn video, that's not an animal, that's a fish.
Right now. There's no way she just said that. There's no way she just said that. That's not an animal, it's a fish? What? Who the... Is that... This is why she deleted the video. I think some people were saying, I don't know if you said that right. It's not an animal, it's a fish. Are you kidding me right now? Have you ever seen Blackfish on Netflix? Go see it. Go see it. That's why I will never go to Marineland or any of those places. She's dumb as a rock, and now we know there's evidence. That's allegedly.
It's not illegal. In fact, millions of people on YouTube are taking those same fish and putting them into boiling water and killing them and eating them, but...
Oh, again, this is that argument that people are equating with, hey, it's the same thing as killing them and eating them. No, it's not, dumbass. Okay? There's a big difference between killing an animal for fetish porn, for guys who need to get off on that, which is insane to me, and killing an animal to boil them and eat them. Now, there's a chef that actually responded to one of my videos. She said, look, we don't do that anymore. We'll just stick him to boiling water. Maybe they do on YouTube. I don't know. I don't eat lobster. I don't like it. So now she says they kill it by cutting its head in half and it kills it instantly and then they boil it. So stop equating fetish porn to eating food. It's way different. Because you get a lot of vegans in these chats are saying, hey, you murder animals if you eat hamburgers. Mark and I are making smash burgers for lunch day. It's gonna be delicious. I love meat. I eat meat. We eat lots of meat. And it's not murder. Sorry. You might call it murder, but it's not murder legally. What she has done is she has killed, if you kill an animal, like torture and kill an animal for fetish porn, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. I'm surprised she hasn't been called out on that. That is, I'm sorry, it's illegal. And if it's unethical at the very least. And the fact that she says it's not an animal is hilarious.
Somehow you've twisted stuff that I've done to make it seem like I kill innocent animals and making
I didn't twist anything. I just showed the video. I didn't twist anything. All you have to do is show the video, Shannon. How dumb are you? It's insane that I had to say that. All I did was show it. People made up their conclusions based on you killing the animal on a video. The mental gymnastics. This lady should definitely be in the 2020 Tokyo mental gymnastics. She would be gold.
And like, I've killed cats and dogs, which is not true. And if that were true, I would be in jail for that because that is illegal.
I didn't say she killed cats and dogs. She did step on a German Shepherd neck though with her heel. I have proof of that. Again, it's so gross to watch the shit that she's done. Like, it's just disgusting.
So, no, I've never done that. Anyway.
It's crazy too how nonchalant she is about, you know what, I did kill that animal on video of fetish porn. I didn't kill animal. I didn't kill a cat or dog. So, like, the way that she has zero remorse for anything she's ever done and she just laughs it off like it's nothing like, you guys realize that's like serial killer level insane, right? It's like gross. That is not, this is why people think this is insane, because it's unhuman to do that. Inhuman? Unhuman?
Let's just get into the video because
let's do it.
This should be interesting. Oh, so the first, I'm just looking at now, it says buy me a coffee to support this channel.
Hey everybody, buy me a coffee to support this channel. If you like what I have to say, a lot of people buy me a coffee. I like Starbucks. It's the vanilla bean frappe with a little bit of strawberry. Ooh, it's good. Some people like to buy me a coffee, so buy me a coffee.
So he's asking for money from people, even though this video is monetized and has a ton of ads on it. But on top of that, he's asking you guys to send him money for free. And then it says, take down family vloggers. That's literally what his thing is. Like, what a bully this guy is, right?
I'm a bully because I don't want kids exploited. Yeah, okay. I mean, sure. Hey, that friggin' seagull just caught a fish in the water. That is amazing. That was amazing. Good for you, seagull.
Off the bat, I don't even have to like watch him to like already know like this guy is a piece of work. All right.
Calm down there, swear face.
Let's see. Getting an ad right away at the very beginning. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm seeing like, wow, this guy is literally like.
Is it literally?
Guy's talking shit about like the sweetest people ever, like moms that are just like.
Stop calling people who exploit children sweet. I mean, maybe they're sweet except for the exploitation part, maybe. But again, we've established this. I think most people agree with me that exploiting your kids on a YouTube channel for the whole world to see about their entire lives is exploitation. So stop. They're not sweet. And then frickin' Bits of Bish comes out with a statement yesterday in support of Shannon Rose. I'm like, are you sure you want to align with this person? Are you sure that's what you want to do? Someone who calls me a child R without any evidence, someone who kills animals, dresses in Nazi uniforms and makes porn, and then calls a black guy an N-word while throwing cotton at him? That's the person you want to align with? Cool. Now Bits. I was going to leave Bits alone. I was going to be like, all right, chill. I'm done with Bits. I'm over it. These seagulls are just eating fish. It's amazing. I was going to be done with her. And then as soon as she went to bat for Shannon Rose against me, sorry. Bits of Bish, if you want to be left alone and all that kind of stuff, why would you do this? So you're next.
Trying to like give their kids a good life and post about it on YouTube to inspire other moms.
Is the only way you can give a kid a good life is to exploit them on YouTube? Because if that's the case, you're a failure. Not sorry, I said it. You're a failure. I hate this excuse. Well, that's how they make a living. Well, make a living somewhere else. Most of these people have degrees, by the way. Like, most of them are educated. So this is not the only way you can give your kid a good life. And what does it mean giving a kid a good life? If you exploit a kid for money, how is that a good life? Just because they have money? Money does not equate to a good life. Clearly, Shannon. There's these things falling in the tree and are hitting me in the head and stuff, so it is what it is.
And he tries to turn that.
Those seagulls are amazing. There's like 10 seagulls eating fish. It's incredible.
And say that it's exploiting kids. I'm literally looking at his things and
this headband's got to stop. Okay. Do you shoplift with that or something? What is going on here?
Yeah, this guy is definitely.
Am I a piece of work?
Narcissist. Okay,
I'm a narcissist. Okay.
It looks like what happened was he had started his own personal channel and wasn't like getting very many views because people.
This is the argument that my haters talk about. The ones who's like, he started a family vlog and everybody hated him, so he got mad and went after the family vlogging community. No, because you're listening to dumbasses on YouTube. I started a family vlog like, I don't know, 3 years ago when I was in church, just to like, because I thought it was pretty cool to document my kids. because that's what I thought too. I'm like, this will be fun. We're funny family. I did 2 episodes and I'm like, this is bullshit. Why would I do this? This is so stupid. And then people are like, well, you have birth videos, you filmed your kids and all this stuff. And I was never a family vlogger. Okay. I did film some videos of my kids being born. My wife and I sang songs to our children. We sang cover songs for their pregnancy announcements. And then when we did the birth announcement, I didn't show my wife's vag on TV or anything like that. I did those for my kids. And basically the only people who watch those are my children, and they're on my private channel, and they're not out there monetized. So she's, again, being fed the same bullshit from the same 5 detractors that I have, like the same douchebag moms. I don't even hope they're not moms, but the same people who like live for YouTube drama, who like surround themselves by this shit. It's like they live for it. They love it. It's like, I'm sad for you. You need a life. I get it. You're just jealous. Get a life. I know, right? The arguments.
I don't think we're interested in him and his life or whatever. And so
that's funny that no one's interested in my life. Again, if I started a family vlog right now, you guys would be the best damn family vlog on the planet. You know it. But I won't, because I don't want to exploit my children for money. And this isn't something I started with. This mission evolved. You guys know that. I didn't start with one day being, I hate family vloggers. I started the day like, what did Micah Stauffer do? And then I said, what is this? Holy shit, this world is crazy. Then I started talking about it. I'm like, oh my God, this is exploitation. This all came in segments. This was never just like that. This is something I've had to learn and understand over time. And then the analytics, then everything happened. It's not just one day I'm like, I hate family vloggers. Video. Because I didn't. I actually reached out to a bunch of family vloggers early on in our Dad Challenge podcast to reach out to these dad vloggers because I thought they were cool and they had good experiences and we needed other cool dads. And I was like, hey, want to come on our podcast and all that kind of stuff? And obviously I've learned over time that this shit is terrible. And that's the beauty of learning and always correcting yourself, always learning, always trying to understand going forward. And I don't think I'm completely right about everything. I'm still learning. I'm always learning. I'm a guy that's always learning.
Like he wasn't entertaining, but then he started talking shit about other people and about popular people on YouTube. And when you talk shit about a popular person, you're going to get views. And so
I'd like to point out that I did a video on Channon Rose yesterday and I got more views in 3 hours than she did in the entire video. She has 1 million subscribers. What does that tell you? I don't come after you for clout. I come after you because you're an idiot. And I'm like, this is interesting. And oh, she's an exploiter. Oh, she did this. Oh my gosh. This stuff is like, if anything, it's a lesson in like human psychology and understanding the depths that people will go to exploit for money. That's what this kind of like low key is about. I'm like, it's like watching a train wreck and you're trying to understand why it's crashing and you're like, this is amazing to watch. This is, if anybody who's ever done psychology, and I was a psychology major in university my first year, this stuff is super interesting. To try to understand it, to try to delve into these types of people is cool. And we get to call them out.
That's like, I think a lot of the drama channels realize that. They're like, ooh, if I be mean to other people and spread all this hate and talk shit about somebody, people are going to want to watch that. And so basically, it looks like he has built a channel off of being like
mean,
talking shit about other people.
And hate. It's hate.
Trying to say that a bunch of people are horrible people when
they are horrible people. Yep.
Throw rocks when you live in a glass house, buddy. Just saying.
I don't have a glass house. I'm in my basement a lot of times.
All right, let's freaking get into this video.
Welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. It is Snark Week, and if you're
wow, what a beautiful background.
Right? People keep saying this is a green screen. Stop. This shit is real. Like, I'm gonna jump in the water here in a minute if you don't believe me. There's seagulls here catching fish. There's ducks everywhere hanging out with me. There's boats going by with old people. It's great. This is a great spot.
I don't know where you are, but it's really pretty. Wow, is that where he lives?
No.
Nice place.
Soon though.
Anyway, I met Mark's property here in Ottawa.
It's someone else's house.
I've come to do this, and Mark and I are doing
It's a treehouse. Okay, it's beautiful.
A lot of people will, like, I've noticed people that like will say things that's clearly defamation, which means like they're saying something about somebody that isn't true, and that can
like calling me a child R, allegedly.
Harm their reputation.
Harm and reputation, eh?
Are in other countries. So this guy is in Canada because we've already reached out to our lawyer and are sending a cease and desist to him.
I would love to have been on that call. Okay, there's this fat bald guy in Canada is making fun of us. What can we do? And the lawyer's like, well, sorry, Channon. Also, you owe me money. Can we get that money that you owe me?
People that are out of the country, it's hard to sue them.
Yeah, and she knows that, so she did talk to her lawyer. Her lawyer also said, well, you can say anything you want about him because it's a two-way street. So she says, I'm a child R, and she knows I can't do anything about it. Well, you can. If I really, really wanted to go spend a ton of money and sue her, I would. But she doesn't have anything. Like, I don't know if you guys realize these people are probably massively in debt. Like, they don't make any money on YouTube anymore. She's going to lose probably every sponsorship she's ever had, because I'm going to uncover every little bit of video, and every sponsor she's had should know about what she has done. Because clearly they don't know who they're aligning with, right? And that's important to get that information out there, because disgusting if you want to align with someone who did that.
I can see he's hashtagged my name. So like, this is another way to tell if like drama channels are trying to just like get views and make money off of other YouTubers, is like when they put our names in the title, they hashtag our name. It basically gets views to their channel that they wouldn't have otherwise.
Oh, like this? Like you did with me? Okay. Does she understand? Like, it's just so easy to call her out on hypocrisy. He hashtagged my name. You did the same thing for me, Lips. Chill. Allegedly. Shannon Rose allegedly has tons of belly button lint. And it's just like, she pulls out every other day and she sniffs it, allegedly.
Gotten.
Well, today we're covering the Shannon Rose. It's not really snarky. I guess I will snark on a little bit.
Why would you want to purposely snark on people?
That's what I do here. It's Snark Week. That's what we do here, Shannon. We snark to bring awareness. That's a good shirt. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Head over to the Dad Challenge Teespring below. I'll link it. The new Snark Week shirts are out for a limited time only. I've only got like 3 days left to Snark Week. Go get one today. It's a shark eating a pineapple. Aloha!
Like, what is wrong with you? There's something wrong with you.
Man, I hope she's funnier than this. I really do.
I mean, there's something wrong with all of us, right? I'm far from perfect. We all know.
Far. Like, yeah. Far. Like Mars. Like Mars. You can't really see it, but that's how far from perfect you are.
That's right, but at least like I'm honest and open about it. By the way, Shannon Rose confuses her mistakes for discrimination, sends her fans after a brand that blocked her. This is what...
I mean, is there a lie there? I don't clickbait my shit like you guys do. That's not a lie. That's exactly what you did. And you achieved what you were looking for, because they apologized, and you're still wearing their ugly ass headbands. I mean, maybe this company deserves you if they're gonna make shit like that. Okay? That's ridiculous. You look like a tiki torch.
We're gonna talk about this whole thing going on with Shannon Rose. If you don't know who Shannon Rose is, she's an ex-porn star who did some crazy PRN.
I sure did do some crazy PORN.
This girl's not funny. But it's funny to watch her because she's a person who thinks she's funny. Like, her friends have not told her she's not funny. You know, when you go into like the American Idol and they show the ones who are terrible, no one has ever told them that they're terrible and they think they're good. That's Shannon Rose here. She thinks she's funny. No one's ever told her otherwise. And I'm just sad for you, Shannon. But I'm here to tell you. I'm sorry to let you know. Like, have a seat if you're not sitting, Shannon. You're not funny. I'm sorry to let you down. I'm just hate to be the bearer of bad news. But you don't have that gift. Your gifts lie elsewhere. I don't know what the other gifts are, but it's not that.
Like, you can't say the word porn.
I say it all the time though.
She did some nut stuff. It's not just a regular adult actress. She did stuff which we're going to cover today.
This is nothing new, by the way. So like, these are all things I've been talking about since I've been on YouTube.
I'm a child and I torture animals? Holy smokes.
Which has been a long time. Like, I literally videos from...
I gotta watch those. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna watch those. 5
years ago talking about this stuff. Like, I feel like I have to address it all the time. And it's not new.
Yeah, that's because of what you did. I don't understand, get it, right? I have to keep addressing this because I showed those videos to people and most of my people have never seen them. Again, this is why we refresh like all these things, like Ingham's. We're gonna be doing, what's the one, the crazy one? The shade tards. I'm gonna do a whole series on the shade tards. We're gonna rehash all of them. Sam and Nia. We rehash them because this new generation of YouTubers are coming in. They don't know and they need to know. That's why we do this.
Stuff that has come out, like these are all...
Her logic is stupid. I talked about this 5 years ago, so the entire world should know, right? Come on. Ants, get lost.
The same videos that have been out for so many years. And it's already been covered, and anybody that has a computer...
I'd like to point out too that she made money off those videos. Just so you're aware.
can look that up and see that like a ton of other drama channels way before this guy has already talked about this. Like, this is not new stuff. So he's clearly just putting this video up because he's monetizing the shit out of this video. Like, literally he's making so much money off of this video.
I don't know about so much. Is $200 like a lot? But again, I did that in response to your video where you're coming after a brand for blocking you and then crying like an 8-year-old who didn't get fucking Pop-Tarts for dinner. Okay? That's why I did that. Not just didn't come out of the blue, dummy.
Right now because of what he's doing.
You know, trigger warning, we are going to be talking about this kind of stuff. Do not let your kids watch this video if they're...
Okay, if you're already saying that you shouldn't be letting your kids watch the video needs to be 18 and over. And this is not, so...
No, it's dumb. I didn't show anything, I took everything off. I do know that some of my people who watch this, their kids sometimes will watch it, and so I'll tell them to get the kids out of the room. My audience, my demographics are not children. None of them are. Like, it's literally women between the ages of 25 and 44 is my main audience, like 98% of them. But I know that some of them have reached out and say sometimes I watch with my kids. So that's why I say these ones. When I'm going to do a video like this, do not let your kid watch this. I don't have a child audience. No children are watching me. Like, who, why?
Clearly.
Children do watch her, though.
Again, this is all for, like, wanting to make money off of me.
There's not going to be dancing anyway because we can't. So I want to let you guys know this is not for children or teenagers. This is an adult conversation.
Adult conversations need to be 18 and over. So why is your video not 18 and over? If
Keep repeating the same shitty argument that doesn't make sense. She's just trying to say, you're monetizing. She monetized this video and only had like 12,000 hits on it and hashtag my name and then got ratioed by over 50%, then removed the like ratio, then removed the video. What does that tell you, everybody?
Passionate about this and protecting children, why don't you have this as an 18 and over video?
Sure you know that?
Burn! I'm done on YouTube, everybody. Channon Rose, she got me. I'm out. Peace. Get lost.
Before we continue on through here.
He wouldn't have to give this disclaimer.
Oh my God, we get it. We get it. We get it.
On his
dumbass, we get it.
He uploads a YouTube video, but again, he wants to make money off it.
Is she gonna do this the whole time? Because I'm gonna be pissed.
So he doesn't care that.
You've made your argument, okay? The point was made. Making the argument 3 more times only makes you sound more dumb.
Kids are watching this. He wants them to watch it, or else he would have put it as 18 and over.
And so the premise of this video, I've been covering Channon Rose for a little while. She's just the nastiest.
I am the nastiest.
Like exploiter of all time.
Oh, I'm the nastiest exploiter of all time. I'm curious. I'm the nastiest exploiter of all time. What a hypocrite this guy is. Have you looked at his videos? He's saying that I am exploiting. He has exploited every mom on YouTube.
Every mom? No, there's way more I haven't, but I'm going to, yes. So then, I mean, Channon, are you saying here that exploitation is wrong? Is that what you're saying? Because if that's the case, then I rest my case. Dumbass, allegedly.
She's just, it's not even about her adult actress lifestyle. It's about this idea that she's just crazy. She's nuts, okay? So we're gonna get into this video right now.
This is not new information. Like, we all know that I'm crazy and nuts.
Yes.
And we're gonna go through it. Let's see what she's crying about. So this video is called Discriminated Against for My Past PRN.
PRN? That's
Yeah.
how you spell porn. It's PORN.
You spelled it PRN, dumbass. This is why I said it like that. She doesn't even... This is why she's not funny as well, because she doesn't get humor. She can't catch it. She's the one who spelled it that way, and I read it as she spelled it.
Hey guys, it's Shannon Rose, and in today's video, I kind of
Nice graphic.
want to just talk about something that I've been dealing with for... Nice graphic? What does that even mean?
It means your graphic was shitty. The little stars. I was making fun of your graphic.
The jammies are cool.
It's not jammies, buddy. It's called a dress.
My bad. It looks like a nightie to me. I'm sorry.
I'm joking. They're bad.
I haven't been able to
She's laughing at me, though. Guys, catch it. She thinks it's funny. Don't miss the face.
talk about it legally. But recently, something happened.
This is amazing, right? Me watching her, watching me, watching her.
How weird is it that I'm watching him watch my video?
Yeah, and then I'm watching you, watching me, watching her, watching you. Right? It's weird. I get it. I agree, Shannon.
so wrong what's happening, and I know it's not just happening to me. My 2.5-year-old daughter.
Oh, also, if you didn't know Shannon Rose's kids, one of their kids' name is Snow, the other kid's name is Storm. Snowstorm. I kid you not, that is the truth.
Are you
Oh, she's gonna get mad here.
making fun of my kids' names? You're worried about protecting children, but a grown-ass man is making fun of the kids' names, someone's kids' names.
You named your children Snowstorm. So yeah, I'm making fun of you, not your kids. Your kid's the one gonna suffer from your decision that you've made. So yes, I'm making fun of, this is all about you, Shannon. I'm making fun of you, not your kids.
Similar to the one I'm wearing now.
You need to chill with the headbands. Like every video, there's like 40 headbands. Like stop.
Colors,
Did you?
I did. Loved all their inspirational,
Good.
like positive quotes and like mantras that they had, and I love them so much. I ordered like hundreds of dollars of
She's laughing because she's laughing at my reactions. This is actually fun to watch.
products.
Hundreds of dollars. I mean, you know the price of clothes right now? Like $100, that's like a pair of pants.
Where are you shopping that a pair of pants is $100? You're getting
I'm in Canada. Everything is $100 here.
ripped off, buddy.
And a t-shirt.
Also, I'd like to point out that that's discrimination because dads and men pay way more for their clothes than women do. You're gonna like Blue Notes and look at the price of men's clothing compared to women's clothing. It's like double. So yeah, if you want to wear nice clothes here, it's expensive.
Right now, so, okay.
Also, I didn't buy pants and a t-shirt from this company. If you did a little bit more research, you would know that this is not a pants and t-shirt company.
I wasn't saying that, dumbass. I was saying, do you know the price of clothes? And then I was equating it to, hey, a pair of pants and a t-shirt's like $100. So, again, this is like, it's hard to reason with people like this, right? Because they're not catching the nuance of any joke or anything.
Who's paying $100 for headbands?
I'm not paying hundreds of dollars for headbands.
You just said you bought hundreds of dollars worth of headbands. You just said that. What? She just said I bought hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. Then she got mad at me for saying it was pants and shirt. And then she said I didn't buy $100 worth of band. What? What?
That's your own fault. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The only person that should be ashamed of themselves is you for making videos like this.
I can't stand the standard family vlogger banter.
This is not standard family blogger banter. For one, you're watching a video.
Yes, it is. And every time she talks in questions. So I was doing this vlog, right? And then we were doing these headbands, and I was like putting my daughter in milk baths and feeding her nuts because my kids are vegan. She talks in questions, and it bothers everybody. I can't. My daughter's almost 9 this year, and she's gonna be a teenager soon. I bet I'm gonna teach her. Do not speak like that, ever.
My main channel. My kids are not on my main channel. And two,
Yes, they are.
I'm explaining what is going on in the, like, for the story. You know what I mean? So people understand what happened.
No.
If you don't like it, don't watch
Don't snark. You're not good at this.
it.
Who cares about these tiny, shitty details?
A lot of people.
Nobody cares. No one. You tell me one person that said, I really like the amazing amount of detail you talk about and that you repeat it all. I really enjoy that.
Not you.
Give me
Nobody
tea.
does. Shannon, again, are you sitting down? I'm going to let you in on something. Nobody cares. I promise you, even your fans who love you to death think that is boring as shit.
Please.
This is not a drama channel. Like,
This is like other YouTubers, you know what I'm talking about, who they make a joke and they think it's funny. They're like, ha ha ha, and it's not. Don't laugh at your own shit. Stop laughing at your own shit. It just makes you look not funny at all. Don't laugh at your own shit. Unless it's funny.
so many ads on this freaking video.
Unreal. She's paying me right now for watching that video.
A person.
Did you see her transformation in her face when she just did that? She went, like, that's crazy.
And
Aloha.
I say it's a person because I'm
Does she have a big mirror that back there or something?
So she's got crazy haters who go after her.
He was about to say crazy stalkers, but then
No, I wasn't. I was going to say stands. But I don't really like that term very much. No, it's not. It's stands.
changed it to haters.
Their sponsorships and say, hey, just so you know, sponsorship person, here's who you're dealing with. And the sponsorship tends to be like, oh, Guys, if you're out there and you're a sponsorship and you're trying to sponsor family vloggers, don't, okay? Do your research and who you're sponsoring. Family vloggers are exploiters of children.
Hold on, sorry, I was getting bored from his videos. Okay. Sorry, I was getting more messages about like the crazy things of reasons of why he was fired from his job as a pastor for...
I love this. These people can literally go hear me being fired. Can hear the conversation, the words that they say to me in that meeting, and they're my detractors who are messaging her like that. I heard through the grapevine that's because he killed people in their sleep while pastoring.
Children. This is, like I said, I don't know this to be a fact. Clearly, he wasn't charged for it. I don't know if people press charges or not, but...
You don't know if people press charges if someone are their child? Wow. You are smart. And how disgusting is it that she just nonchalantly throws this around like it's not a big deal? Right? I don't know if they charge people for that in Canada. Like, are you kidding me? There are actually kids who have suffered through that type of thing, who've been essayed, like myself, okay, who've gone through trauma like that, and you're just throwing that around like it's like you're weaponizing it. That's so disgusting. And that's why I'm going to continue to talk about you, Shannon. I don't give a shit if you're not. You are disgusting.
I'm hearing that. I'm getting a lot of messages.
She's tearing up, she says. Okay.
From people saying that, so.
I'm tearing up. I don't see any tears. Where are the tears? Give me some tears.
Was as a exploiter.
I'm an exploiter for having a family, like, vlog.
Yes.
You don't like people having a family vlog, which is like the most...
All right, is she about to give me an argument about how this is an exploitation? Because I've yet to hear one, and maybe she'll give me one.
Wholesome thing on YouTube.
It's not wholesome. Exploitation is not wholesome. And that's the danger of this. That's why it's even scarier. Because people think it's wholesome, but it's exploitation. That is why, and you know what? Thanks for the extra point. You think it's wholesome to give away secrets of your child, them struggling, going to the hospital, having their periods, shaving their legs, all this kind of craziness. You think that's wholesome? That's why. You don't even understand. I mean, she thinks it's wholesome because look what she's done in her life. Comparatively, yeah, I guess it is wholesome.
Like, don't watch it. Like, why are you butthurt about family vloggers? Like, get over it.
It's because I had a family vlog once and nobody liked me, and I was like, why doesn't people like my family vlog? I'm coming after them all. That's why.
Don't watch it.
Okay?
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
The past. Forget what she did in the past. Well, we will cover it today, but forget all that. And even at its core, she is an exploiter. The end.
You don't make any sense. This does not make any sense to me.
Okay, well, that's your fault, not mine. Sorry, you're dumb.
Saying that, you know. By the way, hold on a second. Has this guy never posted anything with his children? Let me just see that, because if he...
She's already done this. She knows. They have like 3 pictures of my kids on my Instagram.
He's a huge hypocrite. And I'm just going to do a quick Google search.
Oh, I hope the people are watching that always argue this right now, because I'm going to settle it for you here. Because I say this almost every effing video.
Quick. Here's a picture of his children already right here that I'm seeing.
It's a beautiful family. Thanks for blanking out my kids' faces, though. Appreciate it.
He has like 3 kids?
4 kids.
Okay, so he's posting stuff on his Facebook of his kids from 2013. Yeah.
My Facebook is private. How's she seeing that shit?
I mean, like, he has stuff from his kids from his church that he used to work with, like...
I saw a little side glance.
Videos that he's posting up that are monetized, so this...
No, there's no monetization of my kids on there.
He's a total hypocrite.
All right, let's settle this once and for all. It is okay to put pictures of your kids on your Instagram, wherever the case may be. Here's where it becomes not okay. Holy shit, somebody take this and make a meme or whatever, or make a GIF out of this. It is not okay when you make money from your kids and they need to be your content. If your channel can survive without your kids on it, awesome. But if you need your children to survive and to make money, looking at you, everybody, Jess Fam, Our Life, Crazy Pieces, Crazy Middles, Ace Family, LeBrant Family, Weiss Life, I can go on. A million of them, Ingham's. Everybody, if you took your kids off, would your channel survive? That's the question. If a random person wants to put a picture, even a family vlogger wants to put one picture of their kids and say, Merry Christmas, cool. But if you're like if you're like the Sakona Jolies and you do a Duracell battery commercial with your kids on Instagram, and look how wholesome we are. That's where it's wrong, everybody. That's where it's wrong. If you want to post your kids, post your damn kids. Stop exploiting them for money. Again, I'm not even saying that ones that are like quite innocent that don't give away all their information to their kids are bad. But for the most part, the ones that I come after, I know everything about their kids because they told you. So can we leave that there, please? Stop being dumb.
And that I shouldn't, they shouldn't be associated with.
And again, I've never wavered on that. I've never changed my opinion on that, ever. I said that from day one.
It's the type of PRN.
Oh, so now we're discriminating on the type of porn. So you're
Yes, we are. I'm discriminating on your fetish Nazi porn. Is that okay with you? Is that illegal?
only allowed to do a certain type of porn. The other porns are not okay.
If you just did normal PRN, we probably wouldn't be talking about you. Because, like, whatever, right? It's because you did crazy, insane stuff. That's why we're talking. That's this whole premise of this video. And she knows it.
That's like saying to someone, like, it's okay to make comedy movies, but it's not okay to make violent movies.
No, that's not it at all. Nope. And I've heard that argument too in a couple of the chats. Like, well, is it okay for Brad Pitt to portray a Nazi? He didn't. He killed Nazis. That was one of the arguments, by the way. Yeah, is it okay for people to portray Nazis in movies like Band of Brothers, which is my favorite series? Yes, it is, because that's not fetish porn. Okay, it's not disgusting. Okay, it's a little bit different. We're talking about historical films generally, right? We're not talking about Nazi fetish porn. And the fact that you can't separate the two means, like, stop arguing if you're going to keep coming up with arguments like this, because it makes your shit worse.
With people getting killed. So you're allowed to watch this type of movie, but not this type of movie. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I'd say it's okay to watch, a comedy or an action flick, or, even a violent action flick, and then it's not okay. I'll say it. I'm saying it here, everybody. I don't care what you block me if you want. It is not okay to watch Nazi fetish porn, and to watch racist porn, and to watch porn where you kill animals. Not okay. I said it. Don't care.
Go research all this. It's disgusting.
You didn't have to research anything, first of all.
Yes, I did. I had... What? Yes. I have to bring the receipts, dumbass, unlike you, who did not bring any receipts.
It was so disgusting. Why would you do it? I know, because you wanted to make money off of me, and you wanted to go get people to send me mean messages and try to get brands to not work.
I've never sent anybody to send you mean messages. Ever. I tell people, and here, I'll reiterate it again, because I obviously doesn't know. I tell people your social media currency matters, and what you do with your social media currency, how you spend it, matters. And if you don't like what someone has to say, don't send them a message, don't downvote their video, don't leave bad comments. All you have to do, if you really hate somebody, is don't watch. The moment people stop watching and interacting with the video, negative or positive, that's a death knell for people on YouTube. You get out of the algorithm, YouTube doesn't like you because nobody wants to watch it. That is the only way to combat these people. If you don't like me, don't watch, don't leave a thumbs down, don't leave a negative comment. You are only helping me. And I've said that a million times. Do not go ever engage with them, because it helps them. That helps them. They love the negative engagement. It's just as good as the positive. I promise you. So I've always said that. Always.
Me and to profit off of me. Like, clearly. That's why you did it. Don't sit here and say, oh, poor me, I had to research all this horrible...
And it is poor me. Don't go research that, guys. Please don't, for yourself. It's shit you can't unsee. Okay? Don't. I had to delete my browser history like 300 times and then take 2 showers. And then I threw my laptop in the ocean. Okay? Don't research it.
Learn.
You guys are...
And the fact that she's so nonchalant about what she did is like, you know what you did, right, Shannon? Like, you know that people are outraged. You know that, right? She's like, just don't look at it then.
I feel about you doing this, by the way. And
my wife's okay with it.
I think some of the people that follow me are trying to reach out to her to see if she's okay, just because, like, this type of person is clearly verbally abusing all of these other moms, like, publicly on a platform.
Mm-hmm. And verbally abusing.
Shaming them for all kinds of different things. You have to wonder, like, how he treats his own wife at home. And
you mean like this clip of you berating your husband in your latest video?
Your anxiety and stress level, like,
we're leaving. I didn't know you started filming a video. We're leaving in a little bit. I'm trying to get... Do you want a cheese quesadilla?
like, I don't understand if it's like your energy or like what it is that he gets so upset.
Him hours and hours and stuff, and he goes through every single stage. But if they all, you know, want to know, we have to leave in like 20 minutes and try to get you lunch and me lunch and Snow lunch, and he just pooped and limited amount of time. So I can change his diaper, I'll bring him back.
Travis has like a very high level of like anxiety and stress constantly, and it's gotten so much worse since we've had kids. And so I know that taking care of kids is like literally the hardest job in the world, in my opinion, but some just do it better than others. Just gonna put that out there. He doesn't want to go get a job outside the house. I've asked him to many times because I think it would be healthy for our relationship so that we're not together 24/7, but he refuses to do so. So I'm just like doing my best right now to be okay with that. Anyway.
Is that what you mean? Again, don't bring my wife and children into this world. They're not part of it. They don't get to be, you brought your kids and your husband into your world, so they're part of it. I won't make fun of your kids, I'll make fun of your husband, but don't. They're not part of it. They're not part of it. So you can reach out to my wife all you want. She just ignores everybody. She's too smart for you guys. She's too smart for me. But she knows. So don't do it.
You know, someone needs to maybe reach out to her and make...
Hi, Mrs. Barbour. My name is Channon Rose, and I'm an ex-fetish porn star who did really terrible things. Are you okay? My wife's going to be like, yeah?
Sure she's okay and not in a, you know, a bad situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
allegedly.
What? Because I was like, what?
If you think that what I did was so wrong, why are you showing a bunch of people?
Because they need to know. And I'm not going to show them and I cut the shit out that I don't want people to see. But they have to know, dumbass. That's why I show people.
I did porn like 20 years ago. It's been almost...
Wrong. I hope she corrects it here. I hope she corrects it.
20 years since I've done... Is that a buoy course in his background?
A what?
Joshua, is your friend's house have a buoy course in there? Like,
is she just going to ignore the 20 years thing she just said? That's convenient. And no, it's not a buoy course, dumbass. It's just a buoy. So she's literally going to gloss over the fact that she lied. 20 years ago, Channon Rose was 15. So no. The last porn video she did was like 2016? 2014 to between 2014 and 2016. It's not that long ago. So she's just going to gloss that over. Convenient.
Their backyard or whatever this is, I see a buoy there. I don't know if it's like for slalom skiing. If so, like, that's pretty badass. I'm very distracted by the
not going to address the 20-year thing?
Full view in his background. Also, how did he not have like wind noise with his mic? Like, how?
Girl, I know my shit.
Are you outside?
Again, not going to address the 20-year thing. Okay.
With no wind noise. I'm pretty impressed. I don't think he's a very good person, but his like filming stuff is like top notch.
Well, thank you.
Like, I don't really.
Again, 20-year thing, just going to gloss over it. I love it. I love how she says the thing. She could have just edited that out instead of like sidestepped it by giving me a compliment, which is a weird way, but whatever.
Okay, let's be real though. And this is why I've said this a lot, especially about family vloggers. The internet is forever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you did it 20 years ago. You could find that stuff in 10 seconds.
Okay. Yes, you're right. You can find stuff in 10 seconds, but do you think that somebody that's tried to change their life around and has worked really hard to be a different person and to get out of that industry, like, that's not an easy thing to do. So do you think that they should be shamed and like forever? That should be...
I mean, it depends what you did, right? I mean, we're canceling people for things they did when they were 10 years old. Do I think you should? No. But they didn't do anything terrible, and those people are getting canceled. We're getting people like leaving magazine editors, all this stuff for saying something when they were like 14 on Twitter. Like, no. But I guess it really does depend on the content, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, you can just get off YouTube and go live a normal life and stay out of the spotlight. I mean, that's a thing.
Something that follows them around forever. You don't believe in like second chances or people changing who they were?
I would if you didn't glamorize it and glorify it and make more money off it based on all of the videos you talk about it. You talk about things you did in high school. You literally glorify this and make money off it as well as made money off it. So you did the thing, and then you do videos where you laugh about it, story time, look what I did in my porn life, and you make money off it again. So no, you are not trying to change what you did. You are not sorry for what you did. You make money off of it. If you really wanted to be the person that is, if you really wanted to prove to people you wanted to make a change, you would not have started a YouTube channel, became a family vlogger. You would have gotten out of the public eye and been like, I'm out of this. I don't want people to know who I am anymore. Except, no, you didn't, because you're a narcissist D-bag. And you decided, oh, I'm going to capitalize on this even more. And I said this last video, she likely capitalizes more on the porn she did before and makes more money off it now than she did then, because she just talks about it now. So yeah, I don't think you've changed, and everybody can see right through your shit.
Man, I feel really bad for, like, your kids if...
Don't feel bad for my kids. They're doing great.
If, God forbid, one of them makes a mistake in life, which, let's be real, everybody makes mistakes, you're gonna...
Can we not equate doing racist, Nazi, animal-killing fetish porn with a mistake like shoplifting or, I don't know. I'm trying to think of mistakes that I did. What did I do? I did do much because I kind of grew up in church, but no, stop equating. There are levels to this shit, specifically when it comes to social levels and social ramifications of what you've done, okay? So if you do what you did, there are different social ramifications than a simple mistake someone might have made growing up, right? There are mistakes people make, like murder and all that shit, and they go to jail for that stuff. Those are social ramifications that lead to different outcomes. So stop equating somebody doing something small, a mistake they made when they were young, to what you did. The argument is flawed.
Hold that over their head forever and make them feel like a horrible person forever because of a mistake they made in their life. You're the type of parent that's like, your kids are scared to tell you stuff, you know?
No. We did an episode with this on Dr. Kirk Honda, and I'll give you some parenting advice here. Here's how I'm not saying I'm an amazing parent, but building a bond with your kids is one of the most important things. So when they do something stupid, they're happy to come talk to you about it and get your advice on it rather than have hard, set, fast rules about that stuff. I have incredible bonds with my children. I try to be a really good dad when I can. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I didn't do Nazi fetish porn.
That they're like so strict that eventually, like when they leave the house, they go buck wild, you know? Like,
we're not that way.
That's like, I feel like the type of parent, I don't know for a fact.
No, I'm against that, actually. I'm against that type of parenting. Setting hard and fast rules so that when they do get out, they're like, she's right, I agree with her on that. If you're that type of parent, your kids go buck wild, they will. So you got to let your kids experience life, but at the same time, discourage them from doing this type of thing, okay? Like, it'd be interesting to talk to parents of porn stars to say, like, how does that affect you? Did it affect your social status with your friends, family, and otherwise? Do a lot of them have relationships with their parents? Apparently she does. That's an interesting topic on its own psychologically, not to judge them, but to say, how did this affect you? We don't ever hear that unless I've missed a documentary on that. That would be really interesting to me.
Obviously, I don't know him, but like, those are the vibes I'm getting.
Your vibes are off.
That stuff is on.
But obviously.
The internet forever.
Yeah, it is on the internet forever. And I think that I'm a perfect example of everything that I've been posting to show people, like, hey, don't make the same mistakes I did.
No, you glorify it. You glorify it a lot. And you got a Patreon full of glorification videos on it as well that people pay to watch. So no, you are not a perfect example of changing. Because if you continue to glorify and capitalize on those things, that is not changing. That is not remorse. That is not fixing anything. It literally is worse.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
how does she not see that? That's crazy. How are her fans not like, you sure?
Literally, if you watch any of my storytime videos of like the crazy things.
I watched the storytime video where you guys and Tana Montague, or the hell that girl's name is, filmed a dead body in a bathroom and laughed about it. I saw that one. That's a storytime. Is that what you mean?
I've done in my life, like at the end there's always a message telling people, don't be dumb like I was.
Hey, but what's to be ashamed of? Why was it dumb? You're saying it's nothing to be ashamed of.
This is the thing that scares me most with Channon Rose.
I scare you?
Yeah, look at the face. Yes? You literally called me a child R without any proof whatsoever. Yeah, I'm scared of you. But not like physically. But yeah, you're like a crazy person. Look at your eyes. You did not see fetish porn and think it's cool.
She will do anything for money.
Be honest.
In a day, I would do a lot of things for money.
Yeah, anything.
You're right, I would.
She said she was an escort too, so she has videos about that, glorifying that.
I had extremely low self-esteem. I didn't think I would live past like 25. I never thought I would have kids. I did a lot of shit that, like, you know, I'm not proud of. But like,
and that's not what I'm talking about. That's the one thing that Shannon Rose needs to talk about more if she really wants to be genuine and like have a celebrated, you know, recovery. Talk about your drug use and that you've overcome that. The one thing that does impress me about Shannon Rose is that the things that I do know about her past, like the drug use and the absolute, like all that life that she did live, she did come out from it. Like, props to her for that. That is something absolutely worth celebrating, specifically for kids. Like, in the end, she still exploits her kids and she still makes bad choices in that era. But if it's a toss up between the old life and the new life, obviously the new life she's leading is way better than the old life. But at the same time, it's still exploitation. And she still glorifies it, and her kids are still going to be able to see, even if the porn was all removed, okay? They're still going to be able to see all the videos of you glorifying it and talking about it. So, you know, that's a hard one. But yes, give her props for overcoming addiction, because that is a huge thing. Obviously, I grew up with addiction, and it affected me insane amounts. So when I see people who have overcome addiction, there's a lot of fans that follow me who have overcome addiction, it is so heartwarming. So I want to give her props for that, I guess. We're looking for a silver lining.
Here to like say, oh, my mom is FaceTiming me.
Oh yeah.
But now I'm here to say, like, hey, listen, I am a different person now. Hold on, sorry.
Okay. Could you just edit this?
Hey, Mom.
Hello, I'm doing good, kid.
Oh, thanks, I'm filming.
Oh, not too bad.
Oh shit, she looks like her mom. Wow.
I'm filming a video because there's this guy that
Is she telling on me to her mom? Is she telling on me? That's low. This is low, Shannon. I didn't know how low you could go, and you just went low. I wouldn't tell on you to my parents.
a video about me saying that, like, I've killed innocent animals, and is like saying I'm
This is interesting. We're gonna get an insight to what her mom thinks.
a horrible person because I dressed up and did like Nazi porn. And anyways, I'm responding to his video right now because apparently he thinks that, like,
This is amazing.
I should be punished forever for my past in porn. What do you think about that? Do you?
I never said she should be punished for her past in porn. I just simply said businesses should be able to choose who they align themselves with. That's what I said.
Anything you want to add?
Yeah, he needs to find a job,
Okay.
something else to keep him busy other than being a mean person.
How dare you? I have a job.
Oh, you're so cute, Mom. His job, he makes money off of being mean to people like me. That's like how he profits.
And people have been messaging me about something that Shannon Rose did. She talks about this whole like bullying people to the point of committing suicide. Didn't she? There's a story, I guess I'm gonna have to find it, where she did this thing that she's accusing me of doing to some other person. I don't want to say it because I don't know who it is yet. I'm going to dive into that. If you guys know who I'm talking about here, show me the videos, link me below. I want to find out that, because if she's accusing me of that, then I want to. She did the same thing, although it's probably way worse than what I'm doing. But I need to see that.
And makes a living.
Yeah, well, he should do it positively instead
Mom,
of negatively.
Her mom's kind of sweet, not gonna lie.
He used to be a pastor, and he got fired
Tell her for why. Tell her for why.
as a pastor, and now
Oh, and he's being mean to you?
I'm sorry, Shannon's mom. You're kind of cute.
Wow.
yeah. And
What?
supposedly, I don't
Wow.
know if it's true or not. This is
But,
just what I heard. It could be a
allegedly.
total lie, but supposedly he got fired for a pastor for molesting children. Yeah. And now he's like makes all these videos like talking bad about moms. But anyway,
What's that? The 7th time she said that in this video, by the way, everybody? Like 7? Are we on 7? She told her mom that. You told your mom a lie. Don't lie to your mom. Everybody, if there's a lesson in this video today, don't lie to your mom.
I'm making a response video to his video about me because now
And then I'm making a response video to her response video about my response video to her video. Right? We're getting into like wormholes and shit right now.
I'm getting a bunch of hate from his followers that I'm a horrible person. So
Yeah.
that's how my what?
Tell him what you really are. Tell him to change his life around like you did yours.
No, I don't have to reform myself from doing fetish porn. I'm good. Thanks. You know what I am reformed of? Is my Christianity background. You know what I have done is actually take a deep, dark look into religion. That's what I've done. So that's something. I guess I'm recovering from religion. Yeah.
Well, he did like a different, you know, like I guess he was trying to be a good person by being a pastor, and now he's like doing the opposite now, but.
This is another argument a lot of people make. How dare you? You're a pastor. Guys, I'm not a pastor anymore. And go watch my stuff on my walkthrough and my deconstruction of my religion and my faith, okay? I'm not a pastor. People keep holding me to pastoral standards. I'm not a pastor anymore, everybody. I used to be a pastor. And now I've woken up to religion. I still believe in Jesus. I still love him, though. And I think I'm a better person for it, to be honest with you. And this fight for kids, I will never back down because you think I'm bad. Because it's not bad. This is a virtuous thing. Regardless of whether you think the way I do it is right or wrong, we can argue that. But it's definitely, in the end, working.
Well, I know you'll do it in a professional, positive way.
I know you'll do it in a professional, positive way by calling him a child R without any receipts. Your mom, well, I can see the acorn didn't fall far from the pencil sharpener. Or whatever.
Hi, Mom, but it's hard.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
I've changed. I'm going to say it this way instead of how I would have way back when.
Oh, gosh. Well, way back when I
That ship sailed.
tried to kill him and his whole family and burn his house down with his whole family in it. It's a good thing I've changed.
This is what CC Suarez was telling me about. What? And they're just giggling about this phrase she just said? Well, back in the day, I would have killed his whole family and burned his house down with his family in it. You cannot say that on YouTube. Like, of all the things that Channon Rose has done and said, that is crazy. Like, I get that you're giggling about that, but that is disgusting. And she said if this was my past, she would have killed me and my family and burned my house down with my family in it. Are you guys hearing that? Like, of all the things we're covering here, of all the things I can be mad about, you can call me a child R, but you just threatened to kill my family and burn my house down with my family in it. You understand what you just said there, Channon? Which likely is the reason she did delete this video. Okay? That, and look at her face right there. Look at that. Pure evil. So, if there's one thing we could say about Channon Rose, and that has been confirmed up to this point right now, with her saying that, is that she's evil. And only people with evil in their hearts can do the things that she did with no remorse. Okay? Can still sit there and celebrate them by making videos talking about it and making money off them. Okay? And say it's not a big deal, whatever. Right? This person, Channon Rose, is the embodiment of evil. Because the phrase that she just said there, if I ever said that about a family vlogger and just in joking, I would get ratioed beyond belief. You cannot threaten to kill someone's family on YouTube. And so this is likely why she deleted it. She privated it because she still wanted to take the revenue from it. But that is not okay. I don't care where you are on the spectrum of YouTube and drama. You cannot say shit like what she just said there. I'm pretty pissed right now, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm trying to take this in stride. We're calling me a child R and all that stuff. But as soon as you say you're gonna kill my family and burn them with them in the house, you can go ahead and f yourself. Which I'm sure she has done in many videos. No holds barred now, Channon. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you are held accountable for what you just said right there. Okay? You cannot say shit like that. Do not come at my family like that.
All right, love you, Mama.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Just threaten to kill a guy's family and burn them in their house. Love you. Holy shit. This shit just got crazy.
All right, where were we?
The fact that she migrated towards family vlogging and exploitation of children should...
So I went from doing porn to family vlogging, which you would think is like a good change, right? But
Will you let me finish my sentence, dumbass?
somehow he's twisting that to tell me that family vlogging is worse than doing porn.
No. Let me finish the sentence.
Like,
No surprise to you that this type of person does this. It's... You know, you make these types of decisions for your life where you want to be famous and make money.
first of all, I never did porn to be famous. That's a
Did you do porn? I guess money, I guess? Okay.
Sorry, my camera shut off because this is getting long. But basically, he was trying to say, like, I made videos to get famous. I never did porn videos to get famous. I made porn videos to make money. I did porn because I thought that was all I was.
How much money is in porn? For real, though? Like, do you make, if you do a porn film, Do you make like millions of dollars? Like, is that how much money that's at stake here? Like, I'm not saying that's like justification, but if someone's gonna pay you $1 million to do something like that, I mean, I can see why people do it for sure. Simon is selling your soul. Again, Channon Rose is evil. That's not alleged. What she just said there and what she has done in her past, just put the puzzle pieces together. This shit's evil.
To do. I didn't think I was good enough for other jobs. And so that's like, was my mindset at the time. It definitely wasn't to get famous. It was like the opposite.
Using your body, do what you gotta do. But as soon as you, and I will argue that, a lot of people get mad at me for saying this, but if you choose this industry to be in, I'm not saying you forsake your ability to have, you forsake the idea of having kids, but it's a selfish thing to bring children into a world.
I stand by this statement, by the way. Absolutely do. It's selfish. I'm not saying you shouldn't or shouldn't be able to. I'm saying it's selfish. And that's a statement I'm allowed to say. It is selfish.
Where there is public videos of you doing what she did out there.
So he is saying that people that have done sex work,
fetish porn, please just stick to the gross stuff,
or porn or fetish work, anything like that, shouldn't be allowed to bring children into this world. I think
that's not what I said, dumbass. Again, stop bending my words. Replay it. I said selfish to do it. I didn't say you can't or shouldn't. I said it's selfish.
What he's trying to say.
Not just PRN, but the other things we're going to discover here in a minute.
Oh, so yeah, he is saying that if you've done sex work that you shouldn't be...
No, don't do it. I said you should be ashamed and you are selfish.
Bring children into the world, that it's a selfish thing to do?
Yes. Yes. Do you not agree? Why did you not rebut the argument? Is it not selfish? Hands up. And even if you don't agree with me, thumbs up if you think it is selfish to bring children into a world that she's created, into her world, okay? Is it selfish? Now, it's not wrong. You can do what you want. You're a human. You have rights. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm saying it's selfish. Let's not get crazy there.
People were talking to me about, like, so I'm in SCX work and I have children. Is that okay? Sure. I'm talking about the public. If you're out in the public doing it.
Out in the public doing it. So if you are doing adult entertainment work as a stripper...
A stripper you get away with because you're not famous. I mean, like, famous. Like, out in the world where I can find it on the internet.
A porn star, an escort. A lot of times you have to, put yourself on public forums.
Hey, okay.
To get work.
She knows. I'll agree because she knows more than I do.
When you're doing that. So he's saying anybody that does sex work shouldn't have to.
Public sex work. Like, if I can find you doing a Nazi fetish porn video in 10 seconds on Twitter, that's what I'm talking about. If you are in sex work, like, even, I don't even know, OnlyFans at least is password protected, right? That shit gets leaked all the time. But I'm saying people who are in the sex work industry, strippers, or people who do, like, one-on-one phone sex, I guess, I don't know. Even places where sex work is legalized, like Vegas and stuff like that. That stuff is pretty private. It's not public to the world. You can't access it. You can't find a video about it. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm saying that if your kids can access it and watch it themselves and their friends can and their teachers can, then it's selfish to bring kids into a world like that. That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to rain soon. Hurry up, Channon.
And no one will know about it? What kind of work are you talking about? That's illegal.
It's not illegal. There are definitely sex work places on Earth. I'm pretty sure it's, even where I'm from in Canada, that it's been decriminalized, I think. So no, it's not illegal. I mean, some people do it illegally.
About something illegal, which is like...
she did a video where she said she was an escort, so are you saying you broke the law?
Getting paid for sex. Like someone paying for sex for money.
Like pornography?
That's not...
That's a debate. And I know when you say that, when you say pornography is not prostitution, I mean, how is it not? Just, is it because it's prostitution with a contract? I don't understand where these people equate, you're getting paid money to have sex. Is that not prostitution? Is that not sex work? I don't know what she's trying to do here. Because I don't know the difference.
Being filmed, that's illegal.
Oh, so if you're filming it, it's not illegal. That's a weird loophole, right? But it is. That's a weird loophole.
No, I mean, whatever.
So he's okay with illegal. What he's saying is he's okay with people doing illegal sex work.
Nope.
But not public sex work that's legal.
Nope. No, I stand by what I said. If you do sex work where I can't find it in 10 seconds on the internet, cool. right? I mean, your kids aren't going to find you. You can keep that a secret. There are lots of women who are escorts who make a lot of money, I think, and their kids will never know what they did. There are so many people that I've talked to that are in sex work and who said, hey, I have no shame for what I did. My kids don't know. No one will ever know. And they can go to college now because we have a house, all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying I would do it, but I'm saying that's a way better place to be. I'm thinking of the kids here, not you, dumbass.
And you get paid and you pay taxes and all that. If you don't pay taxes, you're doing things that are illegal that you can go to jail for. He's saying it's okay. This is
no, you put words in my mouth. Don't lie.
From a pastor.
I'm not a pastor. Lips.
An ex-pastor. I can see why he got fired.
No, you can go see why I got fired. There's a video about it. Let's go listen. You're saying I got fired because I was against the sex industry? Wow. I'm gonna ask them that. I'm gonna reach out to my ex-pastor and say, hey, did you guys fire me because I'm against the sex industry?
Problem is, and I think a lot of people agree with me on this, is if you do a public adult work that is accessible to anybody, specifically when your kids get older, and anybody can find that. Teachers can.
Anybody can find. When your kids are older, your kids are going to know that you were fired as a pastor.
Okay. All right. Dad, I found this video of them firing you illegally. I hate you. My kids know now. I have teenagers, asshole.
Can find it. Friends can find it. Parents.
Yeah, but let's equate me being fired as a pastor to you doing fetish porn. You can't make this shit up. You cannot write this. This is amazing.
Friends, parents can find it. I feel like they're...
So he's shaming sex workers. He's basically saying that if other people can find that you've done sex work online, that's not okay and that's wrong.
All you have to do is open your ear holes. Take the bandana off because it's ugly anyway, okay? No, I said for the children's sake. If you bring kids into the world where that shit exists, it's selfish. And you're sitting here saying it's okay to do that. And then in another sentence, you'll say it's bad that you did that. So what is it? I'm not the hypocrite. You're the hypocrite.
So, again, shaming sex workers is clearly what he's doing right.
And so every time you say what you did was wrong, you're sorry for it, are you shaming sex workers? Shannon, stop.
A nuance there. Not saying it's all to be wrong. Just saying you have to admit that you are being selfish.
Mm-hmm.
You're selfish if you're a sex worker and decide to have kids.
Mm-hmm. Yes. If it's to the public. Yes. I don't care. I don't care what people say. Come at me with an argument where I'm wrong about that.
I know your thoughts on the comments about this. I'm curious.
Well, you deleted all the effing comments, Shannon, because you got ratioed really hard. Again, I have like 1,800 comments as of right now on that video about her. She had like, I think it was 600 because she deleted all the comments. She got ratioed really hard.
Okay.
It's a legal job. It's work just like any other job. You're getting paid, you're paying taxes, but he's saying it's a selfish thing.
It's selfish if you bring kids into it. If you're like single, living the dream, doing what you want, and you're not affecting other people with it, it's when it starts affecting other people. Specifically children who have no rights, who are not protected. If you think about this, the kids in these situations, the ones who are being exploited, are the ones with the least amount of rights because the parent can do whatever the hell they want. Can treat them how they want, can do what they want, can exploit them how they want, and there's no laws in place. Like, I can't wait till YouTube is forced to do a Coogan law for children. I can't wait.
Okay, I said it.
You did say it. I made fetish videos that were...
Watch her downplay this.
Downplay? I literally say the things that I've done were disgusting.
But you just said it's not worth being shamed for. You just told us that it wasn't wrong. Is it or not? Again, like I just said, in the next sentence she'll say it's wrong.
That's not downplaying what I've done. Very controversial, and
you put yourself in when you're in this industry and you do what she has done, you put yourself between a rock and a hard place. Because at one point you want to say, "Hey, don't shame me for what I did," and the second moment you say, "I'm so ashamed of what I did." So I'm not allowed to shame you, but you're allowed to shame you? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, they're controversial.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
What some people forget is that those were videos where I was acting and had a script.
Let me stop you there. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter that I was acting and had a script?
No. Did you hear what I said there?
People, and I'm okay. Well, let's bring up one of the things. Okay, so we're going to show you this picture here. This picture is a video.
She had a look at the reaction, the visceral reaction she just had to that. She saw that and it did something to the inside of her. She is not like that. I'm showing this photo right now.
Did Nazi fetish porn.
I'm not racist.
Well, okay. A little racist, maybe?
I don't know. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can just talk about, oh, I just did some fetish stuff. It is what it is. No. People have been canceled for so much less.
So this video, he's trying to get me canceled. This is clearly what...
I'm making the connection that people have been canceled for way less than what you have done and have not been canceled. Not saying cancel you. I'm saying people have been canceled for crazy less than that.
Saying he's like, there's been people that have been canceled for less things that you've done. You need to be canceled because of the fetish porn that you've done. So just in case anyone's new here or coming from his channel, I would just like to let you know that I'm Jewish and I am...
What? What?
Not racist. So me wearing this...
Are you effing kidding me right now? Is she admitting that she's Jewish and she did Nazi fetish porn? Does she not understand what just came out of her mouth? Am I... What? You can't be racist because you're Jewish and you dress up as a Nazi? That should be the most shame. Your mom, if your mom is Jewish or dad or whatever, should be your family. I'm sorry, we can talk about shame. That is shameful. If you understand what happened in World War II with what Hitler did with Nazis, and what Hitler and the Nazis did to the Jewish people, okay, something above 6 million people were killed in these concentration. I love World War II history, like it's so interesting to me, and the atrocities that happened to the Jewish people in World War II are crazy. And so even the idea of looking at a Nazi symbol is offensive to a lot of people. It is disgusting. And you are Jewish and did Nazi fetish porn, and you're justifying it by saying it's okay because you're Jewish? What the F? This keeps getting crazier.
Outfit and doing this fetish porn that was scripted, it's acting. So if you're gonna sit here and try to say that just because it was porn acting and fetish acting, that it's different from a movie like Django Unchained, where
it's very much different.
You see...
Historical is the word we're looking for here. Real things that happened. Fetish porn isn't historical acting of a thing that happened. It is parody at its, it's parody at minimum and disgustingly racist and offensive to a lot of people. It's fetish porn because it's fetish porn because it's not normal. This isn't, if you can't understand the difference between acting out a movie and doing fetish porn for creepy, disgusting people, I'm sorry, you just entered a new level of dumb. We shouldn't even be, this is crazy.
Slaves in their movie, black people portrayed as slaves being whipped and beaten and killed and tortured, and wearing Nazi uniforms in movies and watching that violence, that's okay, but this isn't. It's...
I can't believe she said that. This person is a parent. This person is a parent.
So hypocritical. All of this stuff is so hypocritical, and I'm not sitting here saying that I'm a saint. Clearly, we know that I'm not. But I don't want people sitting here trying to tell me that I'm racist because I did Nazi porn or racial humiliation porn. If you are uneducated about the fetish world, then it just makes you look so dumb when you...
Does it make me look dumb that I don't know the world of fetish porn? That makes me look dumb? No. The reason everybody gets upset is because this is taboo. It's taboo for a reason. Because it's disgusting. Okay? Fetishes are different than like racist stuff. Like the ideology of racism. Okay? Systemic racism. That stuff is real. And the fact that you added to it is real. The fact that it exists means that you're part of the systemic racism that the US is battling insane amounts right now. The fact that you did it means that there's something wrong with it. Okay? I would love to see her go talk to a BLM advocate about what she did and see if it's okay with them. I'd love to hear that conversation.
You sit here and say things like this.
And she has it on the internet, and it is there, and she made money on it, and likely still makes residual money.
I do not make residual money. In fact, all of these videos have been taken down. I did not own the content to these videos because it was a script that was sent to me for a company, a fetish company that I worked for. And I had to pay them to take the videos down. And so yeah, I do not make
Why? You're not ashamed of it?
Lost money making these videos.
Good.
I lost a lot of money making these videos. I paid a lot of money to get these videos taken down. And
well, you didn't pay enough because I found them.
Whoever has screenshots of these, I don't know. There must be trolls from like.
I'm gonna call bullshit on this. There's that clips for sale site where I got these clips from, okay? And unless she wants to prove that someone else owns the rights to those, how do we know she's not making money off that? If she paid this company to take it down, who's making money off that? And why is she not suing these people for making money off that?
A very long time ago that have these screenshots, because this is from so long ago.
20 years ago? We're gonna have to do another part tomorrow. Like, we got up to the point where she's talking about that she's Jewish and that she did Nazi porn, and that's okay. I can't even take it anymore. I've got to do other videos. We will continue down this video as many videos I have to make to dissect this insanity. I am mind blown at the depravity of this person. The leaps and bounds of justification she has to make here are astounding. And that's why she doesn't have any real fans. And the 6 people that do think that she's cool to watch, I mean, there are gonna be people who agree with her. I mean, there are people who agree with Critical K. I mean, right? There's always going to be a subsect of people that are like as disgusting as her, think that's the shit's okay. Because misery loves company, and people who make shitty mistakes want to be around people who think that will tell them that it's okay to do these shitty mistakes. And so that's her fan base, is that. If you stan Channon Rose, so let's recap, everybody. Okay? Hey, everybody, I was in porn. I shouldn't have to be ashamed of that. Also, I'm really ashamed that I was in porn. Okay, got that argument? We got that one settled? Here's number 2. Josh definitely is allegedly, supposedly a child R, and I heard that from some people that messaged me on Instagram with one follower. So definitely is true. Cool. Number 3. Hey mom, this guy's a pastor. Definitely our children, allegedly, supposedly. Ha ha ha, tell him to get a job, she says. Okay. Hey, also mom, if this was me a little while ago, I definitely would have killed his whole family and burned his house down with his family in it. Ha 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 ha. Then her mom says, ha ha ha, okay, bye. Then let's top it off with this little cherry here. I'm not racist for doing Nazi porn because I'm Jewish. Oh my gosh. I imagine we're going to go down the path where I start talking about her and the animal thing. I can't wait to hear what she has to say about that. So that's next video. I'm not sure I'm going to get to it during Snark Week, but I'm definitely going to uncover that in a couple of days. Oh my gosh. How does a person like this exist? How does a person like this amass over 1 million followers? She has something like 1,600 Patreons that pay money to watch this shit. How does one amass this type of audience who says, yeah, this is a person I want to pay to hang out with? Oh my God, do you guys see what I'm seeing? What is happening with this world? We've gone too far. Let's go back a little bit. I'm scared for my children in their future. If this is the world that they're going to grow up in, that people think that this is okay. Sorry, it's not okay. As a parent, I think people out there with any level-headedness of parenting would agree with me that this shit is not okay. Okay? And I'm allowed to say that. I'm a parent. I can say that. It is not okay. It is also never ever going to be okay to threaten to kill someone's family and burn their house down with their family in it. No holds barred now, Channon. I cannot believe you said something like that. That is incredibly dumb of you. Ew, right? You feel gross after that. Ugh. Take a breath. Whew. Please. There is no inherent value in what Channon Rose has to offer her people. Here's the value she could have. Get off the internet. Erase yourself from the internet. Go live your life. Try to recover. Go to therapy. Whatever you need. It's the only way you're going to recover from this, and your children will. But everybody out there who's watching this and helping my voice grow, I really appreciate it. We're doing something here. It's working. Thank you for being here. You're beautiful, gorgeous, and like Mark likes to say, you look great in those pants. I will see you, probably later, I think. All right.